Bad days. We're going to talk about it. But first, I'll share a little something with you. Some of the best and most consistent advice I've been given as far as public speaking and social media is to just be open, honest, and be yourself, right? It's great advice. And I try to do that, right? I try to be open, honest, and be myself with you. Now, hold on to that for a minute. Last week, I met with a group of guys that share similar experiences as I. One guy specifically went through almost a mirror situation as I did, right? And we talked about a lot of things. We talked about bad days. We talked about transitioning from first responder world to, for lack of a better term, normal world, and the difficulties that come with it. So when it comes to bad days, all bad days start with a bad moment, okay? And the secret to avoiding the bad day is to deal with the moment, right? Don't ignore it. Don't let it fester. Don't let it grow, because if you let that thing sit there, you start the day with a bad moment, and you let it fester and don't deal with it, then it's another one, then it's another one, and another one, and next thing you know, there's your bad day, right? You got to deal with it. Now, today is one of those days for me. Like, I've had bad moments. I've had a couple bad moments today, okay? And I'm not sharing this with you because I want some fucking pity party, all right? That is not me. If you know me, you know I'm not about that shit, okay? I don't like the pity party and the woes me's and all that shit. That's not what I'm about. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because, one, open, honest, and be yourself, right? But two, we all have bad days. We all have bad moments, and I'm no different. Sometimes I feel like, not everyone, obviously, but I feel like some people look at me like I got it all figured out. Like, I don't have any problems. Everything's good. Life's great. Da 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 da. And it is. I love my life. But I feel like they look at me like I got it all figured out. I don't have any problems. And that's not accurate. That's not accurate. I have plenty of things. I'm no different than anybody else, man. No different than any of you. I have bad moments. Okay, I have stuff that I deal with on a personal level all the time, just like anybody else. No different. Which is why I'm sharing this. So one thing that I've been struggling with the last 2 years is that transition. That transition from first responder to everyday daily life, doing something different, right? I started working as a summer cop when I was 18. When I turned 21, went to the academy. When I was 40, 41, I was forced into medical retirement. Okay, so 20 fucking years doing one specific thing, right? My entire adult life has been being a cop, okay? And then one day comes and it's like, you can't do this anymore. And then it's, what do you want to do when you grow up? Well, I'm 41 years old at that time. I have no fucking idea, right? Yeah, I don't know. So I chose to not take that path of a 9-to-5 job, driving an hour to work, driving an hour home, sitting in an office, typing fucking reports all day. That's a death sentence for me. It's like a caged animal. I refuse to do that. I chose a different path. I chose to work on getting my book out there. I chose to get into public speaking. And you have to do all that like anything else, any other business, with social media, right? Which is, I enjoy it. I enjoy social media. I enjoy this. But that shit's fucking hard, man. The social media shit's hard. It's difficult, you know? Booking speaking engagements, especially speaking engagements where you need to get paid to provide for your family, is fucking difficult. Getting the book out there to you, for the world, right, is difficult, you know. Marketing, publicity, using social media, getting speaking gigs to push your book. These are all difficult things. And it's not something I'm giving up on. This is what I want to do. I'm going to keep pushing, keep trucking on, and finding my way, because I still have a lot to learn. But it's fucking hard, man. And today was just, I had one of those moments where it's just like, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? What am I doing the right thing? You know, should I back off and just go and get a typical 9-to-5 fucking job so I can make some consistent income? Or do I keep grinding away and picking here and picking there and trying to grow it, you know? It's difficult. And that is probably, well, it's not probably, that is the thing I struggle most with these days. It's just the everyday grind of making sure I'm providing for my family, right? That's been difficult. But I share this with you, like I said, not for pity party. I don't want pity party comments in the feed, so leave that shit out. That's not why I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this to be honest and to let you know we all have these sort of problems. And the way to deal with it is to defeat the bad moment before it becomes the bad day, right? That's what I do. So if you got something going on, you know, you're in a transition phase of your life, you had a setback in something, whatever it is, you're going through a hard time, don't let the bad moments get to you. Do not let them fester. You got to fight them off, right? And I sat around for a little bit today with mine, and I decided the way I was going to beat it was to sit here, turn on the camera, and be open, honest, and be myself. So that's what I'm doing. Day's looking pretty good right now, actually. I feel better. So, mission accomplished. That's it, man. That's really all I got. Be open, be honest, be yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. So, that's me. That's what I'm dealing with, you know, on a daily. Is what it is. That's life. We all have our problems. We all have things we have to deal with, right? And this is what I deal with. And I don't let it defeat me. I deal with the moment and move on like I am now. So, hope that helps you a little bit.